Hi everyone, this is Jeanie Ellis, also known as Scrapbooking Mama, and today I want to share with you a haul that I got from the company called Kokorosa Studios. They asked me to do some projects for them, and I was able to get 3 die cuts, and I'm going to get ready to show you, but first I want to give you some information. There is a special product page for my subscribers, and that will be found in the link below in the description box. Plus I'll try to get it typed in at the top of here within the video. There's a 25% off code for my subscribers, and I will also put that in the description box below. The special page will include items that I chose and also some popular new cutting dies for the month. So let's get started. Now I've already cut this open, but I wanted to share with you what I pull out. First die cut is, I think, wow, this is a Gatefold card, and I love it. And it's got even a die cut in here in the middle to put in your card, and I just absolutely love that. So that's going to be fun to work with. This will probably be the first thing that I work with, actually. Because it's so cool. And this is like 3 strands of ribbon, or whatever you want to call it, but it'll be cut out of paper or vellum or whatever I choose to use for it. I love this. I may experiment with that one. And then, let's see, I think it's, yeah, there's one more. And corner, it's not really lacy, more like flowers, but it's so pretty. I love using papers, cutting papers with corner pieces like this. So I said I was going to start with the other one first. I think I still will, but these are all, I am so excited to do these. So I am going to get myself ready to make the first project, and I'll be right back. Now I'm going to start out by cutting a section of this paper out for my background. So I'm just going to kind of measure it out. I'm going to give myself plenty of room to work with here. I believe if I go to 6 inches it should be okay. We're going to try it. Because this is a 12 by 12 paper, I thought I'd go ahead and just cut it in half and see if that will work. Now I've got my other sheet here that I want to go with it, but I don't want to cut anything out of it just yet, because I'll have to do some measurements. So next thing I want to do is go ahead and get my machine. And I'm just going to go ahead and I always roll that in here, because for me it seems like it helps to keep that hump or depth in the middle flatter. Not always, but it usually does. So now I'm going to go ahead, and since I've cut my paper to fit, I'm going to go ahead and place my mat down here, and my paper, of course. And get a hold of it, my die cut. Now it's important to make sure that I don't get the die cut off of the mat, because it won't cut if I do that. So I'm just checking to make sure everything's on there all right. So it looks good right now, so let's hope it is. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight either, because this is the type of pattern it'll be okay. You don't want it real crooked, of course, then you'll be able to tell. But it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and roll it in. See, I've missed one right there. It might have cut though. I'm going to go ahead and roll it through. It's a long die, so you want to be careful you get it all. And it looks like I did, so it should be okay. I'm trying not to do too hard of a move on that. Yep, it looks like it cut just fine. I love this because it's already got the crease in there for to fold the gatefold card. I love that. So I'm going to put this up. I'll be right back. Okay, so in order for this, the fawn or the deer, to be shown, there's the fawn, isn't he cute? Anyway, to show on the outside, I just have to, all I got to do is just fold it in half, or fold it on the fold line, the score line. And that's what I love about this die cut. It's already got it scored for you. You don't have to worry about trying to measure that part of it to see how much room you have. And it folds perfectly next to the line there, next to the other side. Now I could do it this way if I want to. I can fold it like this, and then you've got that part too. So either way is good, but I wanted this part to show on the outside. So the next thing I'm going to do is take this sheet and take this sheet, and it's 4 by 5 1/4, and this one's just slightly smaller than that, so it's more likely like a 3 3/4 by 5, so something like that. But it's going to be on the back side because I want the frame to show. So now this cuts out like this. That's why I'm going to put that in the back. Let's see what that looks like, the gold. That's pretty. But I'm trying to use the gold up here with this paper, so we're going to do that first. So I'm going to take this, and I wasn't real fond of that piece of fawn paper. Okay, let's see. I'm going to have to go this way. And I'll be back. I'm going to cut this out, and I'll be right back. Now I've got the piece cut out, and I'm going to take the gold, and I'm going to lay it behind here. I'm going to try it just for the fun of it. That looks better than I thought it would. We don't need my picture in there. Oops, got a cat behind me now. Now I still want that. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to tape this part yet. I'm going to tape the edge of the gold so it would adhere to the back of that piece. Now I'm going to try to get this in the center, and there won't be much of a space there, so it'd be a very fine line of a border. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what she's wanting. She's been fed. That's what I'm going to do right there. So right now this is what we have. This piece like that, fold over, and I will do something for that to stay down. And you'll see. I'm going to take a piece of this blue washi tape and try to get that in the center. And you're probably going to hear background noises because we're having a room fixed in the back. So, forgive us. Alright, and then I'm going to put this little fawn right here. And you can tell that I've used him, which is okay. And I'm going to tape it. And if I don't get all of him on there, it's not going to hurt anything. Alright, let's see what we got here. And he's going to go in the front. And I'll show you how in a little bit. Well, that did not stay down, did it? I'm going to do that again. And I had that on there, I thought, pretty good. Let's try this again. Tape it down. All right. Shall I try? Let's try. Yeah, that'll work. I'm going to shut the door. I don't think shutting the door helped. All right, let's get some ink on there. That looks good now. Okay, so I've got them stamped, and I've got them in their little jacket, and I'll clean that off later. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this piece, and I'm going to try to center it in there. So to do that, I'm going to take this little circle that was around there, and I could use it if I want to, but I want to have that gold frame around there. So now that I'm putting this on the inside like that, and then I'll pull that off, and I'll have me a little gold trim around there. That's what I'm going to do. Now, I know I'm doing it probably different than other people do, but I thought this would be a perfect piece on the inside. Oops, but don't put it upside down. I almost did. Let's get that in here. Okay, now we want to take that off. And now we have this on the inside. Isn't that gorgeous? Now we can do other things with that too, so, and I may show you what I'll do with that after a while. But now I want to do a circle around this. Now I've got it colored. Let's see if it'll focus a little bit or not. Okay, anyway, I've got it colored now, so what I want to do is make a frame for the back of it, and I am going to take, well, I already did. I couldn't find a oval die cut, and I know I have one, but anyway, I just traced the bigger area, the inside of the die cut. Let's see how it did. If it's, hopefully it's a bigger size. Yes, it is. All right. So I'm going to tape that on there. had to get it closer to me. Now I'm going to take some ribbon, and I'm going to weave either every other or whatever looks good in these slots here. Start out the back, go into the top hole. Okay, so I got to weave through, and I've got a little space down here, but I'm going to cover it. But anyway, I'm going to take a piece of paper on the inside, and it's measured 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to take it, and that'll help hold that down as long as I don't pull it out. Let's see. Yep, I just pulled it out. I knew I would do that. Now that I've cut it, it's kind of hard to do once you cut it. So actually, since I'm going to cover that anyway, I'll just leave it. All right. Oops, wrong way. Okay, so we got that. And I've got the other one to put on. And I don't know if I'll do anything in here or not yet. Now, since I have this extra piece, I think what I'll do is thinking that I need to do something right here or in here somewhere. So I'll be back. I'm going to see what I can do. Okay, I went ahead and I stamped these 2 pieces and I can see I got a little off up there, but I don't think it's going to hurt anything. I thought sure I measured that, but apparently I didn't. And this is Countdown to Christmas. If I want to, if it bothers me, I can cut out another piece and do it again, and it won't be such a big deal then. But this is what I've got. It doesn't look too bad. And then I've got my band. It's double papered. And then I end up with this piece, and it came out so cute. I love that die cut. It makes it so much easier to use than having to cut it out yourself and figure out all the dimensions for it. So I love that. So much better. So this is my card. And I will post pictures at the end for you to see. Thank you for watching, and don't forget there's a 25% discount code in the description box. Bye for now.